Hello and welcome. Right, catch-up stage. Yeah, I'm so far with the catch-up stage. I've been sort of trying to rush through this, but I'm gonna sort of try and be a bit thorough because this is sort of the main catch-up. And what I'm going to try to do in the sessions is not go over this type of thing deliberately and leave it till the end of the session, where we can look back and see how well we did. Well, we have obviously, as you can see, stripped all of this. We did it in the dark because the rain was about to come on November morning. We've gone through to December morning, and so therefore we worked in the dark. And I thought, well, I'm not going to subject you to me doing the straw in the dark, so the straw's been left on this one field. Let me just show you all of our harvested state on all of our fields. There we go. Right, that's the one I like to see. So every single field that we've got is all harvested apart from our grass field. What's left of it, you can certainly see the hodgepodge of things on it, really, where the old enclosure was and where we've you can even see where we painted our line around so that the mower could know where to go, sort of thing. So yeah, but you can see we've got everything, all of our crops are in, and we're down to 29,970. Well, that is because we did quite a bit of ducking and diving, which we had quite a large debt. We don't anymore. No, we got rid of the debts. We did quite a lot of ducking and diving. We had 1 month where there was a lot of we'd got 130,000, and there were a lot of items at 200 odd thousand. Well, there were about 5 or 6 items, and we worked our way up to about 200 odd thousand, and then we bought the two big things, and basically I just got us out of debt with the profit we made. It was quite amazing. But just last month we had still 90 odd thousand, and then something dropped. The Manitou. So we got this little beaut. So this is going to be our main lifter now, which is quite amazing. I'm quite looking forward to using it. Even the steering on these though is absolutely terrible. It is. Yeah, then the next thing I'd like to work on is a telehandler weight. You know, I've got the lightweight literally to examine to see how it was done and see if I can do the same in FS25. Wow, some of these low-grade meshes are still terrible. Yeah, it's awful, really. So yeah, we bought this. We're not repaired it yet, as you can see, but that was my prize for this session, definitely. Our money situation is going through the roof. We've obviously, our field puts carrots and all the rest of it in. Our canola oil is ready to be sold. Still got 49. We started a bit late with this, didn't we? That's why we've only got 8 odd tons, but there will be 2 or 3 on the top as well, or 1 actually. So it's canola oil, isn't it? Sunflower oil is actually not doing badly either. We need to put the sunflowers in, though. We're right down. The 15 tons we've got is opposite the oil place, so we need to do that. We're not going to rush through anyway, so we need to sell our canola oil. We have the butter's up to 9,000 again. The buffalo milk is 3,000. We need to we have got quite a bit of milk in where the animals are. It has crept up. Something was wrong with the enclosure. We came back in after filling this to 140, 170 tons, and it was down to 53, and all the animal productivity was was 0. So we didn't leave them like that, but somehow something's wrong. So we're not sure if there's something wrong with the enclosure. If we come back in next session from this point onwards and it's bad again, then we'll know that there is something wrong with the enclosure, and then we might, I don't know what we'll have to do, but we'll have to do something, even though it's a lot of work, because we can't have an enclosure that's causing damage, sort of thing. So it'll be fixed in time, but I suppose I could actually leave off and give it a bit. Sometimes modders don't always fix things straight away. Sometimes modders, some are really good and some are really not. Sometimes you can get a mod that's just not fixed. But most good modders, and again, I can't remember who this modder is, so it's a modder I've heard of. There's a lot of new modders in FS25 that I haven't heard of at all. It's a beautiful enclosure, but if there is something wrong with it, then we're going to have to take steps, really. But the thing that really is amazing is what I was looking at Yeah, we'll just top the carrots. The parsnips need topping up a bit more. Red beets are going down heavily. Potatoes likewise. This is a bit of a beast. But yeah, this is what things are up to. Pig food is back up to 56 tons, and that's legitimate. Obviously, we cleared all of the bit. We've got pig food in storage. So the bit, yeah, we've got 134 tons. That 70 odd tons is going to stay in storage forever because we've already been paid for that. Well, we either sell it and give us, like throw the money away, or we just keep it in storage, and it's just there for the entire Let's Play. Either way, I'm happy with. But you can see that if you look at what all of these soups and everything are going to bring, it says this is hard economy, 607,951 euros, Mr. Smith. Euros. Euros. I don't think we should be on euros, should we? Oh, why are we on ×3? General settings. Want to be on dollars. Yes. So that is quite amazing. 608. Wow, has it just gone up a little bit? Because something's fluctuating. Yeah, you can see all of these are on green as well. The carrot, all of the soups are quite. And now obviously when this is also including us selling. Oh, wow, that's on high again. Now that's like a great demand because it's higher than the top price. Now there is a bonus on that because it is the one that was on Riverbend Springs where it sells at 1.2, so an extra 20% you get. It's a little bit like self-marketing, so yeah, we do get a bonus, but it doesn't work all of the time. But obviously at high demand we're going to get more than we normally would. So again, this is quite a lot of selling to be done this particular session. That's really quite good. We could even sell the soups and that now, really, if we wanted, because everything is on green, whereas we're supposed to wait till March. But we can actually see that actually they're higher than the top price. So for some reason, it's like we're on a great demand. So what we're going to do is we are indeed going to like get everything. It's all on higher prices than the. Yeah, it is. That's quite amazing. So we shall be selling. Now, obviously, the thing is, it is also going to average between all of these amounts. It's saying that the kiosk is the thing that's paying the higher price. So again, that's that bonus. Self-marketing. But the bottom line is, it will still average all of the sale points, and it won't give us that price if you sell it the way that I'm going to sell it. But you're still going to get a high price because it's still an average, so it's still going to be fantastic. So I think for once we're going to sell everything now, and that still means by March we're still going to have. The other thing we're going to need to do this session is obviously fill that up. Now that is a point. No, I don't think we can afford it, not properly. Yeah, we sort of cleared ourselves out. I was saying I'm trying to use my own mods. I have also made a change. Just want to highlight this. I've finally got around because obviously it was a farm tech. I think it's this one. It was a farm tech, and obviously I wanted it to be a BI Industries. Well, it is a BI Industries now. It's a BI 77. Yeah, literally. It's a bit. That's a bit strange that it's coming through. I might need to tweak it a little bit, but it does do things to the resolution, so I suppose it's not too bad. At least it's not mirrored the wrong way this time, like one of the other things where it shows the right way around one way and then the wrong way around the other. So I'm quite pleased with that. We've got proper BI Industries trailer now rather than a farm tech, so I'm really pleased with that. I broke the I did break it to do it, but yeah, I've rebuilt it since I knew what I'd done wrong. So yes, it's now back to normal. Otherwise you'd have seen a strange silver plate going through the middle of it and lots of errors. So yeah, I am having a lot of fun with this mod, and it is good, but it's not easy. It's very, you can try and tweak something and totally break it, and then you've got to like start from scratch it all over again. But it is rewarding when you get, like we did with the little sell points. That's quite amazing that we've managed to do that. Also, we can sell the pig food, all of these little problems that we've actually solved. So yeah, we should get this all done. Now, that's the other thing, we're going to have like months and months of pig food. I would say that we should be able to afford field 61 by the end of this session, to be honest. I just hope the next time we come on the map, I might actually come on, switch the game off, and then just come straight back in and see what we see, just to see what things are like. But really, that is what's happened. So we did the carrots, we did the sunflowers. I don't know what on earth I was thinking. Yeah, we did that. And we also, yes, we did plough that field as well. That's the one thing I did. I insisted on. I was going to plough that one, but yeah, so we do need the stones taken off. We've got stones everywhere, and it would be nice to grab those. So even if we have to lease the 9.5 meter stone pickup, we will do. Yeah, definitely. Would be nice to treat ourselves to that, because we haven't. It would be. But again, it's typical. We're going to buy it brand new, and then the month after it. Mind you, know, you could still, yeah. No, I've no problem with selling a brand new one and buying a second-hand one if that did happen. It's again, now this ducking and diving sort of thing where you're making profit from the sale of things is occurring. I don't mind using the feature. It really is quite amazing. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, we sold our low loader and we bought this monster, and it is a monster. It's huge. It's the Powfinger. It only dropped today, so we can buy the little fork truck for it that slots in there. And yeah, but it is massive. Doesn't look that long there, but it really is a monster. It wouldn't suit an English map, that is certainly true. And it hasn't got any options. I thought it might have a dovetail or something, but then I suppose where would you stick the Powfinger? That's true. How much is the Powfinger as well? I mean, I would imagine it's in forklifts, I would say. It is 37,000 like it was in FS22, so it really is a snippet. Was quite an amazing it was quite amazing. It was a little bit flawed, but only marginally. It was still, for 37,000, it's quite an amazing little bit of kit, really. Yeah. It'd be beautiful if it had strap support on it. That would really make that something else, because you wouldn't... although it's small, it was very, very stable. Yeah. It's Black Sheep modding, obviously it was... I'm sure it was Black Sheep modding that did it. Or was it DD Mod Passion? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look as I go out. So yeah, that's the only other thing we did. We haven't done anything else. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. But again, actually, I've got to be totally truthful. There were some really stunning visuals. It was done at night, but the moon was out. And then as the sun was rising over the fields, there was some beautiful... There was the mist rising. It was absolutely gorgeous. So you can just watch this first 10 minutes, but I've got to be honest, there are some really quite nice visuals that you will miss if you do that. So the choice is yours. Obviously this is the highlights, but it isn't... It's just me showing. It's a bit like on a TV show, isn't it, where you're just saying what happens this episode. You're not actually seeing the action or what actually happened. But yeah, I know some people are busy, so I do appreciate that as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Just thought I'd just tack this on. I thought I'd load the game straight away. Now, this doesn't prove anything, but it does prove that at present, everything's exactly as we left it. But sometimes when you shut the engine down, and there is a fault on this, then it might actually do it. So I might actually just shut the engine down completely and come back in and actually just record that. So yeah, it always starts here. Always, every time. Yeah, so yeah, be right back. Hello. Should be saying hello. No, I shouldn't. That's the last bit. So yeah, there's a bit of a weird thing happened. We are only registering as we've got 53 tons of food in that lovely thing, and we know I stuck 120. About, yeah, much more than that. So something's not quite right since the last session, which is a bit of annoying because we spent a fortune on TMR and it's like not registering. Let's go over to the actual place itself and just check. Yeah, there's all weird, lots of weird things happening in the game. It really is quite annoying. I've got everybody ready. Let's just have a quick look and see what this actually says if you go in. I'm quite sure it's the same, but we know for a fact that this had an awful lot more. So that obviously, mind you, we are still in September, so really it is as we just left it. Yeah, no, it is 53,331 litres. we know we put 260 odd tons in here. Yeah, so it's like it's gone into a sink, really. So what do we do? Because it's not fair. We know I put this, it's literally recorded on camera, and we paid for every single one. So somehow in between the two sessions, it's and the money did go down. It was 140 odd thousand. So it's gone down for like doing this. And of course I was hoping crack straight on to go through till tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Now it's funny, I felt a bit guilty after the last session because just get this, obviously that's got a bonus on it, but I've got to be honest, I've got it on Rizu Forest. It may have a bonus on it, but the bonus only works if it's like a great demand or something like that. What I mean is your price can still be low. So it really was the fact that our price was really high on the day that we actually did that, which that's quite nice, because I felt a bit cheaty, even though I didn't cheat, but I did feel it. I thought, well, that's a bit, you know, like it's given us a super bonus. Oh, I've gone straight past that. It has, but it's not, it doesn't do it all the time. So what I mean is it's not, yeah, on other maps, it's not super duper. So I don't know what it is, but it's, yeah, so this could have a food leak, or it could be anything. It's a brand new mod. A lot of the mods have obviously come in and we put them in our games, and obviously it's got a very tight trigger as well. Is it going up? Let's just check. Yeah, it is weird. Very, very strange. Yeah, really, all we've got to do is go through till tomorrow morning and then crack on with the harvest, because we know we could do the carrots now, but we can crack on with doing both, which is an awful lot easier if we can get the two things. I'm hoping that Giants haven't nerfed the corn header we've got. I know I've already covered it. I know I already said that if they did, that we'd like swap it straight out, and it is true. Yeah, it is. I've had a go at the nozzle on the, but I've still obviously not tried it, so we'll have a look at that later. I'm sorry, I'm expected to read my mind now. Yeah, we obviously saw the fact that the nozzle isn't quite right on the multi-fruit silo, because I've not drawn anything out of it. So again, it's one of those things that all of a sudden you can see. Yeah, I'm only trying to do this now. We will go back to mixing. I just wanted to give us this. Obviously, I'm hoping that this doesn't keep doing this, because that's a bit of a small. That's for cows, of course it is. Yeah. Got a minute. So is that door supposed to be shut then? Because that's. Oh, mind you, there's no cows in that one. Perhaps it's a special, like, breeding one or something like that. Because the others, they are sealed, where the cows actually are. Some lovely details to it. Really nice. Yeah. Apart from the obviously the problems which are outside of our, you know, like. Yeah. Ooh, has it taken? It has as well. Yeah, I had to go at this. It broke the trailer, and I've just fixed it before I came in. Yeah, but you will know it's now BI Industries. We have the technology. Yeah, we've sorted it. I mean, it was already, but what I mean is that now it really is. I feel an awful lot better that it actually says it. It feels like it's mine now, and that I've had a hand in it. Well, I have in a way now, but yeah, I totally broke it though. I really totally broke it. Yeah, luckily it is quite amazing. It does teach you a lot. I don't panic anymore because I've done it quite a few times and I know what I need to do to fix it. So you just, yeah, the more you play around with anything, even if it's modding, the more confidence you can get overconfident. I have broken a few things, but I've got to be honest, I don't think in modding you can possibly yeah, there's a lot of little things to learn which my IT background helps me with, like scripting and syntax and things like that, boring stuff to most people, but yeah, as a dabbler in such things, obviously through my job, it's taught me a lot, and so you just like crack on. We want to give ourselves some of this back though. This is not fair. We did actually it was 130 something at least. We did 260 tonners And then we did a load of like the it'd be interesting to see what happens when we literally come back in. Or I think it'll be the session. I can't see it being anything else. And if I know the session's going to wipe that out, what I could do before I came in is add some TMR into the XML file so that we have got the food in. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure how it happens when the game comes alive though, because it's obviously the engine that actually checks all the variables and makes all the decisions. So it may be that even if I stuck a shed load of thing in until the mod's fixed, if it is an error, no, there are error codes. When I came in, because obviously I've got developer mode enabled for the modding side of things. It's a tendency, if you are modding, you switch the developer console on as you come in. You see me flick it a couple of times, but yeah, it is registering a fault, and it's not. Yeah, if I've checked my stuff and my stuff isn't not serious faults. Almost all modders, when you're testing mods, you'll have your mods unzipped. Now the Giants engine will always warn you that if it's unzipped, so you'll get a yellow message and it will say that if it's unzipped it won't work in multiplayer. Well, obviously we're testing mods and we're using mods on my game just for me, so it doesn't matter, but it still comes up with a yellow. But yellow errors are like obviously warnings. Red messages, which there are a few, which didn't have until I put, well, I don't know if I can't really say that because I put more mods in today, the Powfinger and stuff like that, so you can't really say, because you can't slow the writing down. I'd have to go in the log file to really see if there's a specific mention of a specific mod. And then we surely must be getting some alike. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is a bit worrying though, because if we've obviously invested that shed load of cash in that what is a beautiful enclosure, so I think we'll just put it back up to 126 when we've finished, because this is, well, I mean there's the time element as well, but I'm not going to repay me, so I think it was about that. So I think if we put this one in, that we're about right. But obviously we've lost productivity, and there they were all at 100%. As we left the game, all we've done is started the game up again. We haven't, no time has passed. I've not gone through to October morning or anything like that. So that is worrying, because all of a sudden the cows are reading as they've lost all productivity. I'm sure that's what I saw. Yeah, we've lost everything. They're like almost dead. Yeah, health 75. These were at 100%. So something is affecting them seriously badly. And that's worrying, because no time has gone other than literally we've not even sped time up or anything like that. So it really is very, very worrying. Right. So just while we get to the bottom of whether food is disappearing badly, we're just going to top up. We're going to buy. So let's put 9,000. Yeah, that is right. Back in, because we'd already well gone on this. Don't mind playing fairly, but fairly's got to be it's a two-way street, isn't it, fairly? I was going to say it's a bit of a tight turn for a big tractor like it. Although it's not a big tractor, I know, but it is a medium. It's a fairly hefty tractor. Right, so then we've got what have we got? Yeah, of course that means we'd even got buffalo milk, because I actually remember talking about it. We'd got slurry and buffalo milk all in here. Now everything's gone and we lost most of the food, and the animals are damaged too. So I don't know what we're going to do. Whether we like, I'm trying to think, what can we do? Because this is the trouble. This is what I said. I mean, not only the fact it's going to take me an absolute age of time, but also the cost of anything of that size is like one of these. And even that, it's nowhere near that big. In fact, I'm better off to go back to my old 57, because that's 95, and having two of those than I am to have... See, actually, it's a bad size when you compare it to the actual physical thing for it, really. So it's not, I could have really put this as a a 250 myself. When you look at the size of that, the actual barn is actually quite massive. It's equally as big as the barn on that one, and the actual grass was about half. So I mean, if it was just about grass, we could put more grass on that straight away. So let me just test this as well. I just want to have a look to see if we've got anything in there. I think we took everything out, didn't we? So I can't see if the nozzle's right now, or whether it needs adjusting. Ooh, not perfect, but not bad. Just a little bit further out. Farmer Bob would be very proud of me. Only for some reason it's now like not letting me dump it back in. I don't know what tip side we're at though. It's that on and off the trigger malarkey again. I do like that. This stone is really nice. Cracked concrete. Very nice. Yeah, I was watching VR Modding's Moss Valley, which is one of those Let's Plays that I did a very short run on and actually did say that it was a beautiful map. So if that one comes out before Calmsden, that is... we are going to go on that for the first English map that we've actually been on, obviously, because such a thing doesn't exist at the minute. Alright, so we're going to go through till tomorrow. We've only got the Nordston. We're going to go straight through, and let me just check that we are right, aren't we? I know we've checked this already. We have... carrots are still in... yeah, we can do this for another 2 months, and the sunflowers are ready in the morning and the morning after, so we're good either way. Let's just see what happens about the animals. That's my biggest concern, and also 142,000 litres of food, and we do want to be going to 9 o'clock. Now then, that is a point. Let's do that shift. Is it 7? Yeah, this is the... oh, that's the wrong way. Shift 8. So we're going... this is... yeah, but is this normal time or just yeah, let's just... yeah, sort of normal time, isn't it? So if you do your 90 thing, it doesn't speed normal time up. It is different. So we've really got to figure out, like... well, it is sort of working. Exactly what the right setting is to get us straight through the morning, because I did it once by mistake on Rizu Forest when I was moaning about it because I didn't understand it. I don't get what is happening. There's not a good enough explanation of how it works, or yeah, see, that was at night. So let's try 100 and 9 o'clock. And this is going to go till 6 in the morning, or it seems to be 6 in the morning, where it's going to be pitch black. Yep, that's exactly right. Right, okay. Loan interest. We have... oh, we actually have got the Powfinger, which we've just put in. We certainly have... oh, the weeding is really unreliable at the minute. Really unreliable. I do think we should have a dabble, though. That little lot there could earn us a fortune. Now, how are we looking for animals? Now, the food has gone down within the session quite well. The slurry is up. Buffalo milk is up to 822. So that's looking good for now. Productivity is up to 100%. So, again, we'll have to see in between the sessions, because that really is. That just gone up. The buffalo milk just went up then. So, yeah, that is... well, that's a bit strange as well, that it actually went up like that. Oh, hang on. Time. That's why it's going up. I don't get that. Is this faster nights than nothing at all to do with nights? Because it's like speeding time up normally. But it's also having an impact on, yeah, the time as well. So that is a bit odd. Right, okay, let's go down the shop. Let's, we can't do anything about this. We could set our harvester going. We have got our... yeah, we could, it's true. Let's get our harvester going. And also, let's first of all make sure that actually it's ready to harvest. No, it's not. So we could set... yeah, let's get that going at least. We can least to start this going. So I've already got the causeway laid in. I was trying to be sensible. Well, we know that I can't do this by normal means anyway, so it's got to be like causeway. So we want first. I'm so glad Giants didn't reintroduce beeping. Really glad of that. So right, that's there. So we're gonna go. Yeah, with food is fine. We've just had a look at it. We're all good for that. So we're going to pop down the shop and we're going to like do a bit of investing. And we're going to need to drop that off at the back. We're going to like literally, yeah, it's a shame about that. So beautiful weeder. We've got that on. We might keep that one. We might actually do a bit of wheelie dealing, because if that's got the power finger, we can actually get a like a. It's very, very reasonable. I do like that. It's beautiful. I mean, it's much, much dearer than that anyway, but I think we could swap one of ours. Yeah, the one that we bought not long back, which means we're going to need to bring it. Yep. And we're going to buy that one. Yeah, I am only doing this. I would like to hear from you all, obviously, because... it's part of the game now. I can't sort of pretend that it's not something that we can't do, and because it's a valid way of making money, it's and it's all totally random as well. You could make as little as 3,000. The more items you've got and the dearer they are, then obviously the more money you're going to earn, which is amazing. Let's just grab the truck. And yeah, I did something similar on Rizu Forest. We got the beautiful crone, which was brand new when we got on the map. And we got a farm tech. Now, I love the crone and it is beautiful, but it was worth a fortune. So we did a bit of wheeling and dealing for the farm tech, which is slightly smaller, which we got in the sales, and we sold our crone that was obviously still worth a fortune, and we made a killing on that as well. I don't mind about second-hand equipment, never have. I played all the way through FS19 using the second-hand equipment mod. Because you're a start from scratcher and you've got to be... It's more important that your equipment's good. It doesn't really matter if it's 6 years old if you're maintaining well. Unless, of course, it does to you, and then it does. But yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is a lot of people have to have second-hand equipment. Now, where did we stick the loader? It's over here. Yeah, so I would imagine. Yeah, again, I'm not a massive fan of the ramps. I always said that, but it was a cracker for the lorry and makes it very worthwhile. I wish on Hutan Pantai we'd get a low loader. I've got a lorry, this same beautiful lorry that we got in the sales, and it must have sat at the shop for the last 2 years because we've not got a single trailer. I mean, I suppose I could have bought it, but priorities, we didn't really need it in a way, so therefore I didn't buy one. But keep hoping that we're going to get something in the sales, because of course it's not got a rear hitch or anything like that, so it's only lorry trailers. That's what indicator. Yeah, when I'm tired I always get mixed up between the indicators and the lights. What it is, right, I'll send you now on your own steam, because we've got work to do. The carrots harvester is doing well. It should unload, and it's got like 1.5 unloads. So let's pop down and let's sell this, and let's sell that as well. And we should, well, even if we have to have a little bit of a loan, because there's some really, the bigger the dearer the equipment, the more cash you make from it. And as I say, it's random. You could make as little as 3,000 or 4,000, or as much as 70,000 or 110 if you got really expensive items. I think what I ought to do, and again I would like your feedback on this, is put a limit on, like, if it's 300,000 and we lend 250,000, that's a bit cheeky. You've got to be in the range. Oh no, we've already bought it. I was going to say, I'm sure there was a trailer. There is. We bought it already. Yeah, I think that would be fair, but you've got to have perhaps half of the amount already for the thing that you've got. Although, I don't know. I'd love to hear from yourselves on this matter, really. This is a big... Is this a trailer? Or is it a forage trailer? It is a forage trailer, though. You're not completely wrong. Right. Okay, then. Yes, and I did... When I did the short run... Have we lost some cash? Oh, yeah, of course we have. We bought a trailer. Oh. Yeah, we bought a trailer. So we're 13,000 down, but we're almost back where we were. So really, we haven't lost. We've gained a trailer, is the way you should look at it. Yeah, if you start to add bits and bobs on, then obviously... No, we'd have to sell that. We want to sell that. Yeah, well, that's not bad. It's about paid for the other one. We don't need like lots and lots of trailers at the same time. We can obviously buy the Powfinger as well, which we will do in time. But at the minute, we need to invest, and I don't want to repair this. I love this kind of design. Again, I didn't see if there was any. Whether it's a low loader or whether it's got the dovetail, or I didn't see properly because I was in a rush. I know obviously his main purpose is to obviously get the Powfinger in there. But yeah, I'm not sure about the options. I didn't pay good enough attention. So 137, we just need to borrow about 40,000. 40,000 odd. Finances. Right, smashing. Yeah, I mean the thing that I always look at it this way is the expense of repairing things is exorbitant, as I found on the very first run through on this very map. That was just heavily shocked at the costs of the stayer, that I just could not afford to keep up with the costs when you just went a couple of sessions and all of a sudden you owe 17,000 in repair costs. This can sort of offset that by a lot. I mean, look at that. That is a tremendous... So with 70,000, we will do that. I think we need a bit more. Oh, no. Yeah, the other thing is, obviously, I think I said this in the video I did, but obviously not everybody looks at all the videos. I literally did this as a run-through. Just to sort of take it to its zenith. And we've had this tractor twice now. This is my beautiful favourite. I really do love this. It does sort of, but we've already got the other John Deere, and I couldn't afford 270,000. This is only a dabble, because it will bring us in quite a lot of cash, and I'd be silly to say no. I mean, we could actually buy something we really need, and we've already got our beautiful John Deere already, so... Oh, wow. Now we need to get rid of the debt. Can't really see what we're doing until we've got rid of all of that debt. Or we could take the loan down as well, by a lot. I mean, actually, yeah, we had it. Wow, we did have it. It was about 125,000. So we could sort of. Let's be debt free. 92,211. Okay, so we've got less money than we had before, but we've got no debt. Not a sausage of debt. So that's brilliant. We do need to repair this. But I'm happy. I know we're sitting on a fortune. We saw that last session. So yeah, I'm trying to reshape the way that I do things, so I'm going to focus very little in the sessions on like what we've done, because I'm going to do a really good summing up at the end where I try and pull in everything that we've done and all that type of stuff at the end, where I say hello, which is really the beginning, so that you can really see in 10 minutes what we actually achieved, and see whether, because yeah, basically the statistics say that most of you are only looking at a few minutes anyway, which we ought to repair as well. Is it so cheap? Yeah, this is what we're trying to repair. Wow, that was nice and reasonable. Now then, what options? No, it really is what it is. It's just for putting stuff on, and it's obviously very long, and it's got a lot of strappableness. So it's my kind of trailer. It is, because the other thing is, you can do anything with it, and you can go where. Not that you would want to go much longer than that. It's a monster, but really, I mean, I don't think what my logic was there. You can put a very large header on that. I don't think a header exists longer than that trailer. So, yeah, now this would only really suit American maps. I can't imagine this going on any English maps. Periods. That is just well too long. I didn't realise how long that was. Whoa, you need to like turn half a county to like. That's just really. Will the workers be able to handle it? Perhaps. Perhaps I've bitten off a little bit more than I can chew, because this is a little bit long, to say the least. I mean, how can we not cut that corner like with that? Whoa, that is a monster. It's amazing how you don't always see how things look when you actually do that. It's true. I'm not sure that this seems a little bit big to me. We'll park next to that field there. Let's have a look how we're doing. Yeah, it says enter, but it doesn't enter. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Excellent. So we'll grab the lorry, stick that in. Right, I'm going to go into a time myself, because it's still, even though this is now going to be. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to be going through a day, although do we just go through till tomorrow and leave this trundle in? I don't suppose that would hurt, really, because we know... Let's just grab that quickly. Why did I know you'd beat me? That is monstrously long. Monstrously long. Yeah, we could sort of, it's true, we could go through and just leave this trundle. We know we won't do a lot, but that's not really the point. It's got to jump on the... yeah, basically it's got to jump on what it needs to do already. And it's like it has a quarter the way done the field already. So just leaving it trundling even 10 minutes while we feed the animals and all the rest of it really saves a time lapse for the time being. So nearest... stick that so we've already got carrots in the I know we all know that we're sitting on a fortune in the preserved food factory. Carrots, oh no, we do need carrots actually. Yeah, we're going to get running a little short on carrots. Oh. Hang on, you're overtaking. Why are you stopping when you're overtaken? I know it's my fault, but I suppose, yeah, sensible driver. Doesn't know if I'm going to carry on, really. Such as, yeah, that's what I mean about it, like a jackknife in a bit. It still starts to, I don't think it can't quite cope with this kind of load. And it's not a full load this time, so let's stick this in and see if like there's any more that we need to put in and top up. Yeah, because this is our main business. Yeah, I'm sort of pleased with where we are, but I've got to be honest, the game itself is causing major issues that sort of are taking the fun off the game. I mean, some of it's down to mods, and obviously Giants have always said we wipe our hands of like other people's content, even though they test it, obviously, we know that, but... Let's have a look. Now, what else do we need? Parsnips, we've got plenty. Potatoes, we've got plenty. Red beet, we've got quite a lot as well. Oh, wow. We know we've got a shed load of this lot. Really is fantastic. And the triple soup, I was forgetting. Yeah, we've done the triple soup as well. Amazing. Right, let's take this back. I think some lights are in order. And then we're going to go through till November morning. and we will get the harvester ready, poised on the edge of the field, I think, before we crack on, so that we can crack on first thing tomorrow and actually yeah, get this done. Yeah, I did actually. So I still don't know then with the the night thing how it actually works, because one time on Hoot and Panta I managed to go all the way through the night, and I did literally get through the night all in one go. So that, I don't know how we managed it, what the setting was that I picked that's right. I don't think I started your engine. I'd forgotten that we were going to be using you. Now then, I think we left the headers, well, we brought one back, I think. I think we left it over the back over there, and I think the other header's still on the edge of the field. But this is the header we need. Yeah, and I left it that way around. Fantastic. Whoop. Yeah, I'm a bit worried this has been nerfed. Oh, be careful. Yeah, with using the snuffle stuck with a 6-meter header, it was struggling with both. But I mean, obviously we know that the snuffle stuck and the baler that I was using at the time would be taking some, but I didn't feel that it was enough to do what it was. But it could have been. It could have been just that. It might have just been that. Where are we going? That is a... I don't think you'll find the sunflowers are over this side. I'm sure actually they're actually opposite the silo. Those bright yellow flowers that are quite hard to miss. Unless it's a Thursday night and you're absolutely shattered. Yes, I've been facing firewalls all day long. Building a firewall from scratch, doing all the rules. Oh, it's not fun. No, necessary, but it's not fun. Yeah, we've got a firewall rollout at work, and it's I'm the one that's doing it. Yeah. Right, that's straighten up. We should just about manage that. Ooh, not quite. It's an hardy. It's I hate this kind of header trailer. Yeah, because there's not enough to wing out either. We're sort of caught. I doubt I'm going to get. Right, at least we've got plenty of room. Yeah, that sort of proves it, because you shouldn't get weeds on a ploughed field, and you can see we ploughed where those weeds are. So weeds are not working right. I did notice after we did that other field that there were weeds the next day. I thought I'd missed a patch, and then when I grabbed the plough and went over, I thought, no, they're weeds. Why are we getting weeds on a ploughed field? So yes, it's not working right. Let's just do a bit of a test. Still got power, yeah, still quite sprightly with it as well, so that's nice. Maybe the snuffle stuck and the baler was all that was taking the power off, because this in FS22 would not have flown, not at all. Right, anyway, let's go through till tomorrow morning. Let's speed this time up. Yeah, because we did see the animals were quite fine. 131. Let's do another. Yeah, let's do one more run. We could do with a another trailer, and I can't always rely on the yeah, I could again. I am, this is true of what I've said before, that I am trying to test my mods, so it really would be a cracker if we could buy the middle-sized trailer. But again, we can't just warrant it just yet. I don't think they come up in the sales. Your own, I don't think, unless it's been like mod tested, it's classed as a proper mod. There's got to be some sort of like procedure. I haven't seen any of mine come up in the sales, and I've got a lot, and none of them have ever been in the sale. So I think, unless it's like got a little tick from Giants that this is a proper approved mod, that until that you can't buy them. Yeah, the other thing I think we've all noticed is like the Powfinger. I put that in literally as I came in, and lo and behold, apologies, my wife just rang me. Right, so then, where were we? Yeah, we've all noticed that basically when you put new mods in, that they're often the ones that have come up. Certain mods seem to come up a lot, but the newer you package, the newer the mods that you put in, the more chance you've got of those actually popping, which is quite amazing. I think that'll do. I don't think we need... I think that one is easily enough to actually do that. So let's go through. Is there anything we've got to sell this time of year? Yeah, I mean, the other thing was the buffalo milk and that. That was quite amazing. Oh, wow, look at the butter. Wow. Maybe I've upped that a little bit too much. That seems a little bit much. I mean, we're not cheated. We're not tweaked. This is what I was trying to highlight. The butter's super but the cycles were terrible. So therefore you didn't ever feel it. The buffalo mozzarella, likewise, we're up to 357. That would have taken about 3 months in the Giants little one to actually make any buffalo mozzarella. Now, I still don't think that's overpowering, really, but it's definitely better. So anything that sticks out was silage. We could sell the red beet and that. They're all very good prices, but we'll wait till March. We'll literally crack on for that. Diesel, carrot. Yeah, it's all soups. Canola oil is December. That's going nicely. Have we got any? Yeah, we need to keep that topped up if we've got any in storage. Canola's full, and the sunflowers we're just doing now. So yeah, actually spot on, and we're not overfill. So that should be fine. I'm glad that we're reminding myself. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh wow. I think this is going to look like done the field before we go into... this is what I said about feeding your animals and that, really. That's what I'm saying. This will quite easily have stripped this field by the time we've finished it. So it's on its ups and its downs. It's nearly finished. Another 2 or 3 downs, and I think that's it. Amazing. Yeah, so this is obviously going to be the smallest amount of any that we've got. Let's get that stuck. So it was that lamppost or sign is the thing that's obviously got a collision that the worker's worried about. So let's just stick this on down. Does this look like where it was going? And I think that'll be finished before we get through till morning. Right, so then. Let's go through to the morning and let's try and zip this. Let's go on to 100. Oh, no, we can't do it like that. Let's try. That's the point, though. It's the shift 8. It goes, yeah, like in a weird way. But it still is doing the... Let's try that. 400. You see, the name of the mod made me think that this was quicker, as in going through the night. But it's not. This is exactly the same as it's always been. It's just like you've got a finer control of your... yeah, your, like, time. I mean, it's not 10 at night. Another one of those. Well, yeah, we'll wait till morning. So it's still October. Just check on the animals, make sure that they're still happy. Yeah, we're not losing any, like, anything overnight. The buffalo milk's going up nicely. The slurry is really going up nice. But we have got quite a lot. Now let's have a look as well, because some of these were really quite high. Yeah, those ones 50. And of course they will have lost a bit due to the fact that, yeah, that last loss of productivity. So let's go through and see. Do we just get through to 6 anyway, no matter what happens? Because this didn't see. I mean, to me, this is a lot of faffing because it takes an awful long time to get through the nights itself. Although that didn't seem to be that bad. Now then, has that gone out? Yeah, now these are now ready. 91,820. Oh, it's going to rain. When? 10 o'clock. Well, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. We are here. We do have a thing called lights. And of course then, I don't know, I think the workers will probably do it. Just going to stop the cameras 1 minute. I'm going to set this. Are we going to do it by course? Yeah, we will. We're going to do it by courseplay. Definitely. Well, it won't be courseplay at all. It's very strange, but it's asking me for like a password, which I have not set one up. So there's some weirdness going on. So let's just set this going. No field found. I believe there's a field right in front of you. Yep, sometimes they need a bit of coaxing. Right, we're going to go into a time lapse this time though. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I didn't want to drag us through doing the straw as well in the dark. I thought let's just do this as quickly as possible. I really wouldn't normally do that, but obviously the rain also was like a worrying factor, so I apologise for dragging through. The moon was lovely to see though, I've got to be honest. That was quite spectacular. So sometimes you're rewarded with, and the mist is quite amazing, I've got to be honest. I know it really is quite a stunning, spectacular, beautiful thing really. Let's repair. Actually, we're not in too bad a state or fuel wise. No, I think we'll forgo it this year. I think we're quite sound at that. Minimal damage, minimal fuel loss. Yeah, I suppose it's only one field, isn't it really? Thinking about it. Lights off. So, how well did we do? Not bad. That is our harvest completely over. We don't have to do this, but we may as well. We've done it with all of the others, so let's. We're going to lease at the very least a stone picker, one of the 9.5 mils. If we don't get one over the winter, that I'm hoping to trees, but we do need. I'm hoping to buy field 61. I think it is this one here, which is quite a considerable amount of cash. So yeah, I prefer to buy it this time of year, but you can't always have what you want. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got right the way till March to get all of our canned goods ready, so that is an awful lot of, yeah, that I would imagine we're going to be sitting on a small fortune. But obviously the bad thing is they may well have actually planted it by that time. It's weird, it escaped me for a long time, the fact that buying fields there's a good and a bad time to buy them. And that is, I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes it can work to your advantage. Oh, that's true, we're not doing that, we need to grab a straw. I did know that, and then I just sort of like thought about let's get this sorted straight away. No, we've got a lot of straw on that field, an awful lot, so we're not wasting that commodity. So I think, do we go through I think we'll go through till tomorrow morning, and then next session we're going to do all of the December buying and selling and all that type of stuff. So all we've got on sale is that. Not that we wouldn't make a few quid on it, but we've done enough of that. If we got 5 or 6 items in the morning, I might do it next session. But yeah, what we're going to do, I think I'm going to take the fast night off. I can't personally see much of an advantage unless I'm not grasping it, because it's stopping me like twice a day instead of like once. It's just a pain. It makes the night last longer twice than if I just went through the night. And I mean, I like the fine control of time, but not at the cost of having to go through going to sleep till night and then going to sleep through till the next day. If I knew better, if the instructions were good on how to do it, I might or I might have another look. It could well be me, it usually is, but yeah. So I think, no, we're going to go through till the morning, definitely, even though it's a pain in the backside. 9 o'clock, I presume that means 9 at night. We'll see in a minute, because no, it means 9 in the morning. We have done the animals, even though it was early. Yeah, 142 buffalo milk is up to 2644. Our reproduction on these should have gone up a little, 60%. They're all happy again now, so we can go through. Slurries 31 tons, amazing. I mean, we've got 75 tons from the original one, so on that score, it's good. So let's go through till. If you left it to 9 o'clock now, that would mean 9 o'clock this evening. So if you then go through to 9 the next morning, I don't think this works. That's 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, that's then in the morning. And it doesn't ever take you to that time. It will stop at night still. It does its own thing. He says. Well, it has every time I've done it. This is true, but this seems longer than normal, not shorter. It's just quicker nights, so just, yeah, 6 o'clock. Oh, it has gone till the morning, though. If it is due, it's not listening to us. I mean, we did actually say 9 o'clock, but we'll, yeah, let's go to 9 o'clock now. That shouldn't take very long, surely. Right, fantastic. Up to 92,855. Ooh. Now that would be a little bit useful. That we could sell. Oh, another front mower. Is that not typical? Now there are cheaper mowers that have actually come in, so I think we're going to treat ourselves. But I'm definitely going to do that. But I think what we ought to do is just pop down and we'll do a bit of wheelie dealering. I mean, it's not a lot, but it'll give us a couple of grand, I suppose. So let's do it. 13,809. Yes. All my life. Not sure I like the colour choice. Yes, it would be nice to have a telehandler, to be honest. Sell these 2 items. And also, of course, we have got the selling of our December goods, which is our canola oil. This coming session, I'm just going to leave it here. We'll just do this, grab the telehandler, which we're going to buy. Yeah, the other thing, as I said, I really would like to treat us to a stone picker. I think we've managed. Yes, typical. We haven't seen. We've been waiting for years for a mower. We've not got one. We've been waiting for a stone picker, and I think this is the Let's Play though where it's my own fault that we saw a 5.5 metre and I thought, oh, I'm going to wait for the 9, which is a bit silly because you can't really guarantee you're ever going to do that. So that was my own fault. Fantastic. Let's grab the truck. I think you can buy a rear hitch for this, can't you? Again, I am quite impressed with the Internationals, full stop. They're really quite nice. I might even try this as a truck, as in if it has got a rear hitch. Not this one, but I mean on a Let's Play, if we get it in the sales or something, I might actually give it a shot. Oop, let's not run him over. He's an old gentleman. He doesn't want to be like run over in his right, 94,974. Let's buy that. And standard, costing us no extra. Wow. Yes, we would, even though you're going to skint us. Wow, that is painful. Fantastic. Okay then, so we have, I think we're going to need to buy an adapter, and we are going to colour it pink because it is beautiful bright colour that you really cannot lose, I don't think. And we will repair that next session, and we will get, should we feed the animals? Let's do one last job. Let's save future me a bit of time. Yeah, this session, well, I'm not sure whether we're going to do the I haven't forgotten about the mixing. I knew there was a lot of work during the winter. We haven't got a lot of work to do, so I shall be mixing again every day, at least one full mix, but just for now, just to get us through. I'm not sure. I don't think a 37 tonner either. I don't think that'll actually go through the it's too tall. It's quite a tall trailer, that Crampy. It's beautiful. But I love some of these effects. The dust motes and that flying around. And flies and all sorts of... no, we won't let you go. That was definitely my fault. Oh, okay. So we're now the proud owners of a telehandler. It's again, we're not getting some of the things that we do like. But again, I would like. I mean, the grass. Again, we're gonna have to rip this field to pieces and like re-jig it because obviously it's seen so much battle scars and Yeah, it's got very narrow triggers. Very narrow triggers. Yeah, I think that'll do nicely. Wow, 49 tons of slurry. Buffalo milk up to 4 and a bit. I think next month we'll do the buffalo milk as well. I'd just like to get us like a selling all of our produce. Right, so then, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for... Did I actually show us how much we got? We did. Mind you, no, I'm going to do it in the end. I am, yeah. Yeah, so basically, mind you, sometimes I make a mistake. So 15,023 litres. So yeah, I'm going to say my goodbyes. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this. I'm finding this personally. I love Sri Lanka. I really, the progress we made was phenomenal. But I really do like the way the farm is evolving and growing, and how, yeah, the equipment's blossoming, the land, we're doing well. We can all see that this year is going to really, we're going to blow its socks off. We're really going to do well. We know that already. And that's like if we just look at this right now. But I don't know. I don't be all my life 607,000. Wow. Okay, that is quite amazing. Right. So then, yes, I'm going to put this at the beginning. So yeah, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.